How am I going to make this water rise? How can I do it? I just had an idea. Okay. I'm going to put this at the center. Okay, time to make this water rise. Come on, come on, come on. And it's done rising. Come on. Oh, hi there. Welcome to the Magic of Science by Project Impel. You might be wondering what I just did there. I've been trying to make this water rise, but I was able to do it this far. Well, greatness from small beginnings. Now, you might be wondering how I did that, right? Well, when I blocked the candle surrounding with this glass, I also blocked the oxygen surrounding the candle. Therefore, the fire was becoming extinguished. And therefore, as a last resort, it was taking oxygen from the water. Therefore, it was able to rise this far, but still, it got extinguished. Oh, and by the way, no, this is not the end. We still have two more experiments to go. You've seen my first experiment. Let's move on to the second one. By the way, I've got a question for you. Can this paper hold this glass? Well, the simple answer is no, it cannot. But what if I told you, never judge a book by its cover? Or in this case, the power of paper. Now, let's see if this paper can hold this glass. Wow. The paper just held the glass as if it was nothing. Or you say we increase the weight by adding water. Okay, I think I filled over half of this glass and it's still holding it. You know what, I'll just leave it like this. I wouldn't want to break it. Now, you might be wondering, how is this paper holding this glass? Well, the simple answer is this folding, zigzag folding that I did on this paper when I started the experiment was actually holding it like lots of stick. It is holding it like a platform. So when the paper is straight, it cannot hold it because most of its weight is going down the paper and the paper is not strong enough to hold it. But when it's folded, those folding act like those sticks and it is becoming easier to hold it. So that is why the paper is holding this glass. By the way, you really need to be careful when you perform this experiment. Who knows, a glass can break. Well, that ends my second experiment. let's move on to our third one. Oh, and before we move on, let me tell you, this is actually a paper, not a trick paper. So don't think of it as a trick paper. About the third experiment, well, don't expect it to end in this episode, because this experiment will be a cliffhanger. Now, let's begin on this experiment, the third one and the final one. Now, to perform this experiment, you need a transparent bowl or a transparent box. I'm using a transparent box because I don't have a bowl. And you need to fill the water to the amount where this part is visible. You can also fill it up to this part if you want. The reason I filled it to this part is to make the candle visible. Now, as you can see, the candle is visible. Now, I'm going to ignite this candle. Now, about this experiment, well, it's a lengthy experiment. That's why it won't end in this episode, and that's why it is a cliffhanger. It might take, let's say, 45 or 1 hour, 45 minutes or 1 hour. Well, if you want to know how this experiment ends, then stay tuned for my next video.